Hello, good morning. Test, test. Okay, it is recording. I'm still not used to this. Let me go full screen. Welcome back to Igat's Yapping session number 2. Happy Mondays to most of the world. Happy Sunday towards Baker Island. Or happy Tuesday towards 7 countries in the world, at least at the time of recording. If you're watching this in the future, hello to the whatever day you're living in. Well, today I've got no plan as usual. I've just hit the record button. No plans at all. So just to help things get going, let us list down our agenda. F1, okay. Let me go back to first person. So I have done some progress on New Babylon, but before that, let's list down what are we going to do today. First, let me, okay, spelling mistake hits again. Let me show you my progress this past few days. I have been, not to say that busy, actually I've not been busy at all, mostly unproductive, but I have made some productive changes here and there. What else topic we can do? We can talk about what I did on Friday. And before you ask, no, it is not something illegal. In fact, it's just a normal dinner. Next, what else can we talk about? We can talk about Hades. It's a game that I recently just beat. Oh, that's spoilers for later, I guess. We can also talk about Disco Elysium, a game that I just bought and got into. What else? Is there any show I watched? Yeah, the new recent episode of Free Run came out, so I can talk about that. So, I guess that's it for now. So let's start with the first agenda. Let me show you my progress. So, first and foremost, in the last session we built this neat, humble barber. So I made a little changes here and there. This is thanks to the owner, Shadow. He kind of gave this idea where I should have this glowing red and blue spiral thing that normally barbers have. I tried to put it on a building at first, but it didn't look nice. So I decided to hang it up on the building, and I think it looks relatively good. If you stand from the back, it looks natural. But inside, that's where the real good starts at. We got Barb. And what does he do? Can you guess? Yes, he's a barber. Oh my god, who could have guessed it? A barber in a barber shop. So here's his function, where when you talk to him and click the option given, you can see. Okay, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons now. You can see he gives you a fresh cut. And by a fresh cut, I mean a really fresh cut. He cuts you bald. He even rips away your skin. What kind of a barber is this? But thankfully, it's not permanent. I also gave this barber a sink since, well, he needs to wash his scissors, appliances. I assume if you wash his razor, it's spoiled, but who knows. Next, I made a shoe shop. Also, given by the idea given by Shadow. I mean, I'm still rambling on. Oh my god, my English is not off to a good start. So, it's a nice. It's definitely bigger than a barber. It's a nice, humble shoe shop. But if you go in, I'm not sure if you guys hear that, but you can see it sprays an invincibility potion, so the armor stand looks invincible. So each time you come in the shop, it seems like it's selling shoes. I think this lasts for a couple of minutes, though. Each time you go out of the shop, it'll also spray an invincibility potion. So as you can see, it remains invincible, as what the potion is named after, for a couple of minutes. Other than that, this whole area I have not done anything as of major lately, but I have done or started a new project in Babylon, of course. It just has to fly over there. Oh, not crush my head. Sorry, maybe I should reduce my render distance just to reduce the lag. Let's go to video. It's already on 7, which is one of the lowest. Let's just move it down to 5. Okay. Hopefully it's a little less laggier, but knowing my PC, who knows? So let's fly over there. It's right... Where is it? Oh my god, I can't see anything. Yeah, it's over here. So I have created some kind of like a... What do the architectures call it? A brutalist build? A brutalist platform, where I want to create industrial buildings up on here. But before that, I've got to texture this whole thing. I've made some progress at the bottom there with moss. And I've made the number 01. I wanted to write the number 10, but although I'm not dyslexic, I failed. Maybe because I'm just dumb, who knows. This goes all the way around here. It's not symmetrical, but that's intentional. So above here, there's going to be buildings, industrial buildings, or something to give off not a colorful vibe like what I normally do, but something to give a dull-looking, boring working life. And this is not the only progress I've made, surprisingly. Let's go around the back. This is quite the journey here. It's gonna be we're just gonna listen to awkward silence. But actually, wait, no, it's not over here. It's over here. It's not a far journey. In fact, it's a few seconds journey. Man, I'm bad at this. But here, I filled up the gap here with some sewage and a nice little neat building. Though there's nothing, it's nothing really major. It really boxes off the outside. Because before, the outside just looked horrible. I can show you an example. If you fly right over here, yeah, the outside just looked like this, where everything is just messy without the back, doesn't have no details. But I'm slowly trying to wrap up Babylon like a newly Christmas wrap present. But it's going to take a while, because as you can see, Babylon is big. Now, with that said, I think that's all the progress I made so far. Unless I can find one right now. I don't think I can. Can I think of one right now? Anything that I did? No. In fact, that's all I did. Yeah. Okay, I think we can move on from this topic now. So, we can cancel off the first one. Now, next, what I did on Friday. What did I do on Friday? Now, any guesses? Oh my god, that was a lag spike. Any guesses? And I said at the start, it's not something illegal. In fact, it's far from illegal. It's just a nice dinner. So, as most of you know, I live in Malaysia. If you don't know that, well, I guess, well, you don't know that. I can't really say anything about that. So, I live. Actually, no, I'm not going to dox myself. Yeah, I'm not going to dox myself. You know what? Better I don't say anything about where I live. So, we went to KL. Well, I can say for certain I don't live in KL. Where it's basically the city center of Malaysia, where all these fancy, expensive places are. Before that, let us choose a building to, let us choose a building that we can play with before I start on my story. Since I don't want to be doing nothing while I, play or while I yap. Not this. Yeah, we can choose this. It's a nice small room where I can just finish my few minute story while I build. So, what did I do on Friday? As I said, I went to KL with a friend whose name Isaac. He's a friend from college. We went to this vegetarian stall, a vegetarian restaurant, very fancy. But before that, before we can go to the vegetarian restaurant, we first had to find where it was. So we took the train there, train to KL, and we had to walk there. Originally, the walk was about 7 minutes. But, according to Google Maps, that is, it was 7 minutes. So we followed Google Maps, we picked the walking option. And, believe it or not, we got lost! Unsurprisingly, though to be honest, Google Maps, the walking option, I don't find it that reliable. Maybe I'm just dumb. But instead, it pointed us in the opposite direction. What I mean by that is, normally when you turn your phone, the arrow on Google Maps follows the direction of your phone, and normally it is accurate. But this time it was the opposite, taking us who God knows where, and instead of a 7-minute walk, it changed to a 48-minute walk. Fortunately, we didn't walk for 48 minutes. The option just changed. So that was when we decided, you know what? Better we just take a Grab, or for you international audience, it's basically our taxi. But of course, taxi costs money. But you know what? Who cares? It's the start of the month. We can spend a bit. We can spend a bit more. We won't go broke, surely. So after that, we went to the restaurant, We reached there at about 7:30 sharp, which was when the reservation was booked at. So thankfully we weren't late or too early. So we went in, I ordered this mac and cheese, he ordered this really nice beetroot burger. And the burger, the meat itself was made by beetroot, as goes for the bread. And he's not vegetarian, of course. So he commented that it was a really good, pretty good, not really good. But I'm gonna take it as really good. So for him to say, for someone who doesn't take vegetarian food as often as I do, to say that it was really good or pretty good, I'll take that. I'll take that as a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. That means I did a good job finding him a suitable restaurant for his taste. And I ordered this mac and cheese, and boy, mac and cheese was fire! Holy shit! That was the best mac and cheese I've ever had. So and then what else we ordered this fried chicken, though it wasn't really fried chicken. It was more like imitation of fried chicken, where it's made by mushrooms. Normally it's made by soy, it's normally made by soy, and this one is made by mushrooms. And I didn't know it would work, but it actually really, really worked. It wasn't, to him the taste didn't felt that forced or awkward. And we had a nice time. We also ordered ice water, though the water really wasn't ice, but at least it wasn't hot. Like some restaurants I go to, I ask for warm water or ice water. Fine, they can give me ice water, but when I ask for warm water, I don't mean hot water. They give me like boiling hot water. And me normally ordering spicy food, that doesn't help. But this restaurant thankfully didn't serve us any kind of really hot water. It serves us nice cooling water. I'm running out of things to say when I'm just talking about water. But overall, we had a good time. But we were yet to see the damage it had done to our wallets. The bill in the end for the two of us came up to 102 ringgit for all the Malaysian audience right there. This is expensive, but maybe for the international audience, if I do have any, this might seem cheap for you, but this is actually very expensive for us. But for a fancy restaurant and for a good time, it was worth it. Maybe. Well, maybe I'm tricking myself for it to be worth it, but beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But then we went to this night market. Though I said night market, but it's actually closing, and it's also open all day. To Malaysian audiences, this is known as Petaling Street, though which I assume most Malaysians know. But for the international audience, it's basically a row of markets or like stalls where they sell accessories. I thought they sell way more food at first, but turns out they don't. They just sell mostly accessories, and this includes like very whack t-shirts, in a good way, of course. Like I saw a bunch of t-shirts that represents like what's the like rock bands. I saw one for Guns N' Roses. That's for all my boomers out there. Maybe I shouldn't say that. My dad is watching this. He might say something about this. So, other than that, they sell bongs, which was very concerning. But I can't judge. I didn't even know bongs were illegal in Malaysia. But well, we learn new things every day, don't we? So other than that, didn't do nothing much. We wanted to go pool, not to swim. The snooker kind of pool where you hit the balls with the stick. That sounds a bit inappropriate, but I can't really describe it any other way. So we went in, but holy shit, man. The smell of the area, bro, it smelled like 3,000 cigarettes have been smoking in there. Probably even more, to be honest. It smelled horrible. Like, I was down to go for pool if it didn't smell like that. The price was 24 for 2 person, if I remember correctly. But just the smell deterred me off, man. After that, we decided to go to this really nice viewpoint called, I think it was Tuanku Chungkat. Chungkat Tuanku. Something along those lines. It was a very nice viewpoint that really highlights the beauty of KL, at night especially. Oh my god. You can really see all the skyscrapers, all the buildings lighting up the sky, which is all the light pollution in Malaysia. But honestly, with the jokes aside, it was a really nice place. There was actually, according to my dad, that we had been there once. I mean, we had been there. I had been there once with my dad. According to Mayor had been staying there for quite a bit. I'm not sure how true is that. Hopefully it's true. If not, I'll just be giving misinformation to you all. If it's not true, don't hold me on that. Blame my dad. That's all a good sign. Blaming their dad, huh? But all jokes aside, it's a really nice experience. To all Malaysians, I really recommend you to go there. It's free. It's about 10-minute drive or 10-minute drive in our case from the place where we were at, which was Petaling Street. And it was, of course, at night the Grab wouldn't be that expensive. I say that with a broken wallet. What else did we do? Yeah, after that we just went back home. We went to Family Mart to get some noodles since we wanted a late night snack. And me and him, we watched our assignment movies that we were tasked to do. Although unfortunately it's not on YouTube, so I can't show you guys that since I don't have the consent of my group members. Overall, good experience. And I stayed over his house, and then the next day I went back home. The end. I guess that's one topic done for now. What else can I talk about? Hades. Yeah, Hades. Okay. Next topic. Okay, maybe I'm rushing too much. Maybe there's need to be some kind of intervention. Let me talk about what I'm building here. I have no idea what I'm building here actually. I wanted to make a small bedroom, though I don't know what kind of bedroom leaves their door open or makes their bedroom in the front lot, but here we are. I don't really know what else to add. I don't really want this to be like a very highlight thing. Maybe we can have like a homeless guy here exclaiming that it's like a very cheap rental area that he can find. Though I as the owner of Babylon, I can tell you that there are way more cheaper places in this area, especially the poor people area over there. Maybe that's too rude to call them poor people area. The less fortunate area to make things you know what, I better keep quiet. Okay, we have the bed, we have some storage, we have bookcases. What else do a home need? A kitchen. I was about to say toilet, but let us make a kitchen first. Okay, maybe not all the same variant. We can throw in a furnace. Yeah, since normally this smoker is used to grill food, well, we don't really need a furnace, but it feels awkward if all of them are smokers. So I'm going to leave it like that. Maybe I can put some campfires on top. Is that good? I can't tell. Let me wash it out first. Okay, this should work if I remember correctly. Does it work? Is it? Okay, you know what? I better just use a shovel. Okay. When I take out the shovel, you started to work. You know what? Fine. Fair enough. Thank you for working. I shouldn't complain. I should be a grateful man. I can't tell if I like that or not. Do I like that? What if I put? Nah, I don't like it. We can instead use you. Oh god, I'm breaking blocks. Is that good? Yeah, I think that looks better. Let's put some iron trapdoors on top, just to make it more industrialized. Some signs at the side just to eliminate the gap there, or to connect the gap I should say. Let's use bamboo signs since it contrasts nicely. There you go. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Okay, so instead of using the campfire on top, we can use it at the bottom here to signify that something is being cooked. There you go. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. What else can we put? Where is it? Yeah, brewing stand. You can put that over here. Now, We shouldn't put that over there. What we can do, take a dark oak trapdoor, put that over here, put that, there you go! It's all coming together with the power of building. Now just to fill up the bookcases with some books, just to make it less even. There you go. Okay, yeah, okay, you get lost first. Let me put in the book. There you go. One at the top here. I think we can put this like that. Nah, let's do this full. Okay, yeah, that looks better. Now for the floor, let's just texture it with a bit of sand. Make it a bit more colorful, not colorful, a bit more texturized. If that's even a word. If that's not a word, well, it is a word now. Gotta create a false bottom. Okay, now we can go up. Fill in the gap here. Now we can put the sand. Oh, it should look better now, hopefully. Sand over here. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I'm not coping, but I like that. What else can we put? We need a chair, definitely. I'm not sure how to fit a chair there. You can put one here. And use smooth quartz slab. Did I not take it? Smooth quartz slab. But there you go. And we can just put a banner there, just to signify wool. Wool. W-O-O-L. I don't know why. I can't say my W's properly. There you go. No, I can't say all the words properly. Now, a toilet. Do we really want to put a toilet here? Okay, you know what? Maybe the rent is very cheap because there's no toilet. Yeah, let's go with that reasoning. Overall, it looks okay. I'm happy with it. I do not want to do the upstairs since I'm not bothered to do it. Let's just add our character here. Let's take an armor stand. If I can find that. To signify poor, or to signify that it's poor, we can go with not that flattering armor, or not that shiny armor. We can maybe angle him here. There you go. Now just gotta find the right pose. Yeah, he's getting ready for bed. Now, just to get things clear, the quality of the armor does not reflect on their, what do you call it, on their status in the city. In fact, most of them just have random armor, but I focus more on the color scheme, like black and brown here. It doesn't really signify like richness, but if I put him all in leather, he would basically I can't talk. It would be basically me stating that this type of clothing are the people that represents this area, which is not. So I do have to add the slight white texture. Whoa, why is this on top here? Can you get? Okay, it's not. You know what? Maybe I'm hallucinating. If that wasn't in the recording, or if that couldn't be seen in the recording, there was like this white bar at the top. Hopefully, it was there. If not, I would just be talking to no one, or no one would understand what I'm saying. Let's get ahead. No, I'm changing the pose. Okay, I know this is the annoying part about armor stance. I have to get him back to the right pose if I mess him up. There you go. Now just to give him some text. Where is the name tag? I can't find name tags. There you go. What do we want to make him say? Let me see. What can I make him say? I got no money for my hobbies. Okay, the full. I wanted to make put dot, but you know what? One full stop is enough. Just you know, Babylon can't really get rid of depression. So, well, I guess more people need to have depression to combat depression. I do not know where I'm going with this. I'm just spouting nonsense right now. Okay. What? Yeah, I'm happy. One interior done for the episode. You know what? I can take a thumbnail picture right here. Why? No, you know what? No, I shall not. I'll take it after the episode. But you know what? The thumbnail for now, it might just be this picture. Who knows? Next. Oh yeah, I completely got sidetracked there. Let's talk about Hades. Okay, Hades is a roguelike game that I purchased quite some time ago, and I've been thoroughly having fun with it. In fact, the reason I want to talk about Hades is that I finally reached the I finished the main story of the game. Of course, I did not yet reach the epilogue, though I don't really think anyone who's watching my videos have played Hades before, so this really doesn't mean anything. But you know what? It's my yapping session, so I get to talk about whatever I want. So, it took me about 40 hours, according to Steam, to finally reach the epilogue. Epilogue pula. What was the right word for it? Not the epilogue, the main story ending. And I got to say, it left a smile in my mouth. It was just wholesome to see the main character, finally reunite with his mom. And it really, the dialogue, the voice acting, it all felt natural. It didn't feel like they were forcing it, but it really felt like how Greek gods actually talk like. Though I can't really, what's the right word? I can't really estimate how they talk like, since I'm not Greek and I don't really know. My knowledge of Greek mythology is very limited, but you know what? Based on what I played in, oh my god, my brain suddenly just hit a huge lag spike. But based on what I played in Hades, I can thoroughly say that I'm interested in this type of mythologies. Because before this, my only exposure to Greek mythology was Percy Jackson, but I've grown out of it. But I can confidently say it was a pleasant part of my childhood. Though not really childhood, since it's my teenhood, I guess. I don't know. But you know what? Hades, I can thoroughly say, is what I enjoy right now in terms of Greek mythology. Okay, just to preface what I'm doing now, so none of you are lost. I'm texturizing the bottom of this building. Since the bottom of the structure or this building touches water, I want to signify that moss grows there, or like mold. Yeah, mold, that's the right word. Starting with moss first, but I think green terracotta suits it better, and then from here on out, I can go with moss, just like so. Now we can expand a bit more. There you go. This should be good, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with that. So okay, back on Hades. So it took about 48 hours, and basically to get the ending of the main story, you have to beat the final boss, which I'm not going to give any spoilers since if someone wants to play. But I'm going to give spoilers since most of you can guess who the final boss is. It's his father, Hades. So you have to beat him a total of 10 times, which was a pain to do for the first time. No, I did not word that properly. Which was a pain to kill him for the first time, but eventually I got used to killing him repeatedly. In fact, the first time I actually used God mode, which is basically what do you call it? Which basically gives you damage resistance. But in the later runs, I stopped using that since I felt ashamed. But if you are more focused on the story, go ahead. Since it's a single player game, no one's really stopping you on doing whatever you want to do. So if you really want to focus on the story, go ahead and use that. But just to get the most out of the game, I decided to turn it off. And well, what do you know? I eventually beaten it, and I got the final the final story ending, the main story ending. In the end, it took a total of 40 hours, and it was definitely worth it. Will I come back to the game? Definitely yes. It's still an amazing game to replay. But that's not the only game that I want to talk about. In fact, the next one is Disco Elysium. It recently got on sale on Steam. if you're in the future, it's probably not on sale anymore, but if you're watching this now, it's still on sale. And I still assume most people do not know about this game, or most of my audience. I'm pretty sure the owner of this game knows. I mean, he clearly stated that he knows the game. He said it was good, though he didn't want to give me spoilers, which I respect. But this game, thoroughly, I only have about 3 hours or 4 hours in it so far. I thoroughly, I mean it when I say it thoroughly. What's the right word for it? I can't find my words, damn it. I thoroughly what? I can't find. I know what? It's a fun game. I'm gonna skip the thoroughly part. It's a thoroughly fun game. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'm gonna stick to the thoroughly part. I'm rambling again. My communication skills are not helping me now. So, basically the premise of this game is a RPG focused story, I guess. There's a lot of reading going on. That's what I heard anyways. For now, it's still all voice acting, but I think in the future, most of the voice acting is going to be unavailable, and it's going to be focused more on reading. But one criticism, or not criticism, one gripe I have at this game is that I can't really play it for long hours, since just to avoid it becoming stale. Because I do, for now, I mean the way I'm playing the game, I do have to do a lot of waiting. I don't really want to digest the story in one sitting, so I like to break it up, you know, like maybe 1 day, 2 hours maybe. But you know what, overall, first impression, really good game. Very good story, very good premise, very good characters, very good writing. Other than that, oh yeah, very good style. It really reminds me of Da Vinci's paintings, where everything feels water painted. No, that's not. I do not know the right word for it, but it feels like the game's visuals are made by watercolor. I think that's the right word for it. Other than that, nothing much to say. If you want to go try it, go ahead. Now next is Freerun. Now I think most of my audience know what this is. If you don't, well, you're probably not going to like this session, if you're even watching the session until this point. This is basically a anime that like 5 months or 6 months ago, and the recent episode oh my god, the recent episode was really good. Holy shit, the action, like I heard beforehand, like the team of animators in this episode was really good, but I wanted to keep my expectations low just to avoid getting disappointed. So you know, I kept my expectations low, and I think that just benefited me even more, where it felt, you know, how do I say this? It felt way more just to have my expectation completely get crushed to bits. Like, man, I did not expect them to go hard. Like I've caught up to the manga or comic up to the latest chapter, and you know, I can confidently say that fighting is definitely not the strongest point of the manga. Like, the action sequence are not good, but that's good since it's not really a comic about fighting, you know, about action. But man, the anime just demolishes the expect. It really takes the animation as it takes the quality of it. It wears a medal. No, I forgot what I was going to say again. I am not even old and I'm already forgetting things. Okay, now let me structure my sentence correctly. It's an anime that proudly wears its animation as its medal. But I can confidently say, even I think I'm losing you all again. I can confidently say that the anime is way better than the comic or manga, since I don't know, because a lot of people I've seen discourse online where it felt like they not prefer, like the manga really emphasizes on the small moments more, but I feel like the anime does a better job at that, since there's a lot of small moments that you can miss on the first watch. Like I think in the last 2 episodes, there was this scene where this guy gets up, and instead of like a normal scene where a guy gets up and just walks ahead, I mean, you know, let me try to structure my thoughts properly again. I'm sounding like a broken record right now. Okay, so the scene is this guy is sitting down with his friends, and he gets up to leave to go to somewhere, and he, what do you call it? And he asks his friends or companions to follow along. So instead of just standing up and going through the door, or going to his destination, he stands up, and meanwhile standing up, he nudges his friend. Now, normally in acting or in cinematography, this is quite a not a common thing, but this is kind of expected. By animation, you don't really see a lot of anime or animation in general going this extra length just to add those small movements. And it's because moments like this, it really has become one of my all-time favorite shows. That's saying a lot since I don't really have any all-time favorite shows. But other than that, it's really, really good. I would recommend. I think with that said, I have talked with everything I want. Damn it! I was expecting this to go on for way longer. How many minutes am I now? I am at 36 minutes. I shall not stop yet. I still got more yapping to do. If only I can find the right topics. You know what? Back to Firefox. What topics do I have? Firefox. I'm going to use the voice search. Voice search. Hey Google, give me something to talk about. Let's see what it says. Press enter. What does it say? It does not say shit. Why is it bringing me somewhere else? Let me try that again. Hey Google, give me something to talk about that is very interesting. It's searching. My internet is dying at the moment. I shall move my screen to make sure I'm not dead. 40 interesting things to talk about in any situation. Okay. I shall click on the link. It's taking a while to load. Okay, holidays. That's the first word I see. Holidays. Yeah, I guess I can talk about my semester break right now. So, I'm basically recording this yapping session as like a semester break hobby. But I do not know whether I'll continue this after semester break. So I don't even know when the next semester starts. Very responsible of me, I know. But who knows? I may just record even more when I reach the next semester. Or I may not. I may just completely disappear from the face of Earth. Who knows? Only time will tell. Next topic. High school or college? Definitely college. I've been in college for what? Few months? Less than a year, definitely. And I can thoroughly say the lecturers or the teachers here are amazing, are superb. I'm not going to say what college I am in right now, since I think that should remain private. Though knowing me, I'll probably say it in the next sessions unknowingly. I probably may just reveal a lot of personal information about me, but who knows? Hopefully I don't. Hopefully I can remain professional about this. If I don't, well, my privacy is gone forever. Now, what else can I say? College, the great lecturers, the environment is really great. Great friends, definitely. I forged new bonds. Very clean, definitely. Like I went to a government school, as most Malaysians I think, where the classrooms were just hideously dirty. But we deluded ourselves in thinking that was the norm. Basically, every classroom got to be dirty, but it is actually not supposed to be the norm. Believe it or not, Malaysian students. I think international audience, you can confirm that classrooms are not supposed to be dirty. I think Americans, I think you are the next biggest audience, or Germans. Hello, I don't think classrooms are supposed to be dirty, like footprints on the walls, fan dusty as hell, never cleaned in like decades. What else can I say? Yeah, that's it. I can say at least the labs are clean, like the computer lab, the science lab, those are clean. Actually, classrooms where you spend most of your time in, those are horribly dirty. Other than that, I can't really say anything else. Other than that, let's move on to the next topic before I embarrass myself. Restaurants, I just talked about that, so I shall skip that. First job, I have not had the first job. Maybe this is going to be my first job, who knows? Exercise, I am fat as hell. I shall not talk about that just to avoid embarrassing myself. Gifts. I like Gundams and Legos, I guess. Sports. What do I like? Basketball. I play basketball a bit. What else do I like? That's it, I guess. Yeah, that's about it. Maybe I shouldn't talk about things that's gonna embarrass me, but you know what? Why not? Apps. Ask what their favorite app is on their phone and the one they find most useful on a daily basis. Probably YouTube, since I don't talk to that much people online, so I can't really mention any of my what do you call it? Messaging apps. So those are not really that useful. I suppose so just to contact for emergency contact, those are going to be useful. But in my daily life, not really. What else? Cause I can't say why YouTube. I can't elaborate why YouTube is an important app for my daily life, and because YouTube is I'm losing myself again. Let me get it straight. I'm slouching in my chair. Let me sit straight. Okay. By me sitting straight, that should give me a productivity bonus. So, why YouTube is a daily essential for my life is because public transport. When my college starts, I travel to campus using public transport fully, bus to go to the train station and train station to go to the college, and vice versa to go back home. And because of this, it's quite boring in the bus station or in the bus itself. There's nothing much to do. It's just, without YouTube or without music, it's just gonna be silence. Because basically how I view YouTube and music is white noise, and without white noise, it makes me feel like time is long. Like a 2-hour journey could be like a 5-hour journey. Maybe that's an exaggeration, but I feel like many of you can relate to this. Talking about time, I've recently noticed this about myself. Where I just go in a room, like my father's work office, and just stand there listening to the clock ticking. And when this happens, time goes way faster. Like I just stand there, not doing anything, not even thinking. I just stand there and listen to the clock tick. And before you know it, 5 minutes has passed. Like literally 5 minutes, 300 seconds. Not an exaggeration, 300 seconds. I seen the long needle of the clock move to 1 to 2. Is that 5 minutes? Yeah, that's 5 minutes. Yeah. I've seen the long needle move to 1 to 2. And I didn't even notice I was standing there for that long. It just seems to me that I was standing there like for what? 30 seconds or 2 minutes at most. It did not feel like 5 minutes. And I've realized something. Is this how hypnotation works? Can you just like hypnotize yourself? Or is this how time travel works? Huh? Am I cooking here? Is this what people call cooking as? So, it's just something I'm wondering about. Like, why does this happen? Is this normal? If it's not normal, well, I guess there's nothing much I can do about it. But it's certainly a waste of time. I'm not denying that. Other than that, there's nothing much. What else can I talk about? Oh yeah, someone asked me to do something. A friend on Instagram of mine who listened to the first episode asked me to build a penis. I shouldn't say that if my father's watching this. If not, I'm dead. Hopefully he didn't make it through this part. But he asked me to build an inappropriately large male genital, like a hologram of it in my cyberpunk city. And to be honest, I wanted to do that at first at this empty area over here. Let me show you. But I felt like I should leave the really important buildings to somewhere far away from Babylon. You know, somewhere that no one can be seen. That nowhere to be seen. You know what? Maybe I'll do that off camera. Maybe I won't even do that. Who knows? But I definitely don't want a really huge male genital in Babylon. Actually, do I even? I think I do have one semblance of it somewhere above here. Let me check if it's still there. if I go up here, okay, it's not. You know what? Never mind. It's not male genitalia. That's for one, but it's something else. So I shall just walk away from that and pretend I didn't see anything. That has been there for God knows how long. I built that in the early days of Babylon, but you know what? I shall completely ignore it. I shall stay ignorant until the end of times. Okay, swiftly moving on from that. Can I remember anything else that people asked me to do? Oh yeah, the owner, Shadow. He asked me to basically keep my promise, since at the start of the last session, I said I was going to show you what is inside the skyscraper over here, but I didn't. So I'm going to show you now. I completely forgot about that. So this skyscraper was built by me, the exterior of course, but the interior is basically down here, is completely empty. And we had one of our previous members called Pox, though she's no longer with us. She didn't die, she just left the realm. I'm not sure why. So if we go in here, with the power of command, the door opens. As you can see, she did an amazing job with the interior here. She really made the cyberpunk theme really pop out well. You can see like these vents here. This is what I mean by like holograms just now, where I can build it in the shape of male genitalia. But you know what? I'm not. There's some really neat chairs here. Although it looks like a mess, but that's what cyberpunk is, right? It's basically just a mess of blocks. I'm really happy with this. Of course, down here and up here is empty. Though there is an elevator leading up to it. This is going down. Excuse me. There you go. It's just empty space. Down here it's even more empty. This is basically how I build my skyscrapers, where it's all exterior, no interior, since it's going to be a pain, a real pain to build interiors for something this big. Okay, I forgot. I should not have flew up here. Just break that. I do not want to take the elevator up since it's actually very slow. I can't fit through the hole. I made it out. How do I get out? Okay. I've not visited here in quite a while, but it's a really pleasant sight. Like, it's something that reminds me of like old members or people who have been here before me. So I think she joined at the same time with me. So it feels nice to have someone who's no longer here leave a mark in my city. This is really conveying like she's dead, but she's not. At least I hope she's not. Now next, what else did someone asked me to do something, but I forgot what. The owner asked me to do something else. You know, he's probably going to watch this. So if you got through this part, you can just message me on Discord what I missed. But I don't think I missed anything else. Let me check. How long have I been recording for? 48 minutes. Let's go on for a bit more, shall we? Let me go back to the article. Embarrassing moments. Just when I talked, I'm not talking about embarrassing stuff. What is an embarrassing moment on me? Oh yeah. Recently, it happened in college in my first or second semester. I saw this group of people, and one of the people there, the guy there felt very closely similar to my friend. So I waved. I waved at the guy, fully expecting him to wave back. But turns out that was not the guy that I knew, and I can confirm this because the next day when I waved at the correct guy, he waved back. So, because of this, it felt very awkward, just the whole group staring at me. And my other friends were there, so it felt more awkward, though thankfully no one realized it. But now that I'm saying this, everyone's going to realize it. So that thing happened, and I felt embarrassed for it, but for a few days. But you know what? Since I'm not going to meet them ever again in my future, hopefully not, I don't really have to feel that embarrassed for it. Let me check. Favorite recipe. Okay, this I can talk about. It's the special Igat recipe. If you watched my last video, not the session 1, but the e-magazine that I posted for my assignment, I've actually put a little tidbit there about potatoes or fried potatoes. Since I've watched a lot of YouTube shorts of people cooking potatoes using air fryer, and it seemed very simple, so I tried it. So if you want to know the full recipe, you can watch that video. That's right, I'm self-promoting like any shameful VTuber does. Oh my god, I'm running out of breath. Actually, I brought a water bottle here. I should remind myself, you know what? Future me, if you're listening to this, you're probably not, since you don't watch back your old videos. But if you're listening to this, somehow or rather, remind yourself to bring a water bottle before you start each session. Now next, let me check. Bucket list, nothing much. I just go with the flow. Dessert. Ice cream cake. Ice cream cake are really good. No, not ice cream cake, cheesecake, sorry. Cheesecake are better than ice cream cake. I will die on that hill. Now, first car, 0 cars. I have no cars, and it seems like a hassle to drive one. I do have my license, though I prefer public transport. Though, well, to be fair, public transport is a hassle too. You know what? It's basically a lose-lose situation. Now, music. I used to listen to very old English music. I don't really like to listen to new ones, though I've grown out of touch recently. Now I just listen to J-pop. I don't understand anything from it, but as I said, music is not really a big part of my life. I just treat it as a white noise, just to fill up my background, or just to keep me company while doing something, or while doing anything. And even now, I'm listening to jazz music. I more enjoy soundtracks. Like one of my favorite anime, actually the favorite anime of mine is Violet Evergarden. That's the soundtrack that I listen to the most frequently. That is, I mean frequently as in like 3 times a month. I really like to savor the moment. I don't want to overplay this kind of music, so I keep it like for the special occasion where I'm feeling very productive or feeling very happy. I'll just put that on. That'll basically boost it even more. It's like a superpower, you know. Listen to the right music and it boosts your emotions. It can be a negative too if you're super sad and you just put on a depressing music. Actually, I never get this. I don't like listening to depressing music. I like to stay happy. I don't like depressing music. This is a controversial thought that I talked with my friend Isaac. He likes to listen to depressing music sometimes. So you know what? I can see the charm. But just not for me. Now next. What else can I talk about? I want to hit the 1 hour mark. I've never hit the 1 hour mark of recording before. Though I'm running out of breath. What I had for dinner? Yeah, you know, let's go back to the basic stuff. What I had for dinner? I had rice and petai. I do not know what the English word for petai is, but it was very nice. It was sambal petai with tofu, fried tofu. It was very nice. It felt like nasi lemak, like budget nasi lemak without the nuts, without the cucumber, without the fish. Well, without anything basically. It's just a sambal. In English you call it sambal, right? I hope to anyone who's better than English than me, they can confirm. So I had that was really nice. After that, I demolished the durian in my room. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't be admitting to eating in my room. Excuse me. My flu is acting up. So now my room stinks like durian. So that's why I opened the window. But now I closed it since I don't want my neighbor to hear me yapping. Since it's pretty clear that they can hear what I say sometimes, since I'm very loud. Hopefully they don't hear it most of the time. But other than that, I don't think I got anything much to say after the durian. How long have I been recording for? 53 minutes! 7 more minutes! Damn it! What else do I record? Give me some ideas. There's no one here to give me ideas for. You know what? Let me continue building. Maybe I'll get some inspiration from that. Let's build a small interior once again. Go back here, find an empty room to chill in. And let's see. What can I build? We can improve on this room since I'm not that happy with it. I'm not that sure how to improve. Very bland. Don't really like this room. It works, I guess. Let's go back here. Can I improve here? No, not really. There's a bookstore. Nothing much to add there. How about here? I want to improve this room. I think I can, but I'm not sure how. This room, I really like the atmosphere of it. It just needs a few more adjustments. I'm not sure what the adjustments could be. Is there anything behind here? Ooh, something behind here. Actually, you know how restaurants have that like entrance, the back door entrance to the outside, right? To basically dispose of their rubbish. Maybe I can do that here. If I do is that good? Don't like this gap here. Yeah, I'll just close this dustbin, it'll be better. Then you can use these. Where is it? Smooth sandstone stairs. Put it here. Yeah, there you go. That just adds more depth towards the establishment. Do we want to add a door? But if we add a door, there'll be an awkward gap here. So you know what? I shall refrain from adding a door. Maybe we can add a gate made by spruce. There you go. Maybe not spruce, that blends in with the floor too much. Maybe jungle or oak. Definitely not birch. Actually, maybe birch will work. Actually, nah, birch won't work since it blends in too much with the wall. Let's go with jungle. Let's go with oak. Yeah, oak works best in this situation. Okay, let's clear my inventory. Now about this side, I'm not that sure what to do. I want to add some grapevine. No, not grapevine. What is it called? Let me check if it's glowberries to this counter here, just to add more greenery. Maybe I can add that from the top. Does that work? Maybe not here. Here. Yeah. So I don't want it to overlap with other greeneries, so I put it over here. Let me go out, okay? We can bone meal it for it to have actual glowberries featured on the vines. So one there, this gives additional light. There you go! That instantly made the place better. Holy shit. Actually, maybe not there. I like the idea, I don't like the placement. You can add it over here. There you go. Move! Move! Okay. Let me place the block. No, I do not want to talk to you. Let me place the block, damn it. There you go. We can destroy this. And bone meal this. There you go. Now this gives off a nice lighting. I really like it. See, it doesn't block the NPC. And it doesn't block the greenery as well. The greenery as well. We can add one more painting there. Maybe I can add one there. That looks better already. Let's see. I want to do something about these chairs, but actually no, I don't think I can do anything about them. If I could add, I would add a pressure plate here, but that doesn't work. Maybe we can add like a small table here, which can be represented as a barrel. There you go. That should work. Does that work? Nah, I don't like it. You know what? Keep it simple. Maybe this actually works. We just added the back entrance and the glowberries. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. Flooring, I want to keep it simple. I don't really want to change a lot of things that I already done to a building. So with that, that's done. Oh yeah, something I forgot to mention at the start. I also updated this room. I think the last room I showed you, this place was empty, but I updated it. This is more like a secluded restaurant where you only serve one customer at a time. Maybe I can add. Yeah, maybe I can add like an NPC here later. But I don't think I can since the signs are blocking it. I'll see what I can do later. Now, can I add anything else? Maybe I can texturize this floor. Since this is something I have recently built, I don't really mind changing a lot of the details. There you go. since I'm a bit hesitant to change past buildings or change the style, since I guess I don't really want to change history. Might sound a bit cliche, but I don't know. I like to keep things how they were. But other than that, I think this works fine. This really added much texturizing that I needed. What? Yeah, that works. That said, I think the session is done. I think we have reached the 1 hour mark. Let me check. Yeah, we have reached the 1 hour mark. I dread how big the file is going to be. Hopefully it's lesser than 5 GB since the last file I did, that was 40 minutes and it was about 3 GB. Hopefully it's lesser than 5, if not it's going to take a long time to upload on YouTube. The last video already took an hour to upload. Hopefully this doesn't take as long. Okay, maybe I shouldn't end the video on such violence. Ignore me killing the chicken. Let's go to a nice area to end it off. Maybe, okay, yeah, let me show you another secret of Babylon. Maybe each episode I can expose you guys to a secret. And that secret is down here. You go down here. And you have found Larry the Platypus. Sound very corny saying that. Okay, with that said, I think we should end it here. Let me go to third person, how all the YouTubers do. That's it. Thank you for watching session 2. Hope to see you guys in the next session, though I don't really think so, since I think most of you guys going to watch this one time, but you know, as long as I'm happy doing it, why not? So hope to see you guys in the next session. I got to get better at speaking, but you know what? Never mind. I'm still happy. Okay. I've already said hope to see you guys in the next session 3 times already, so I'm not going to say that again. Well, that's it. Goodbye. This is going to be awkward. Now I have to stop the recording manually. I don't really want to cut this out. You know what? Truly. Bye bye now.